So Vince Vaughn now takes on woke culture, says that it is the reason why R-rated comedies aren't being made anymore. DEI just destroys it all in probably the best way ever. Now, you guys know that Netflix has been taking up their game whenever it comes to comedy. They had this roast of Tom Brady. Dana White absolutely crushed it.
Not my thing, so I'm going to keep this short like Gronk's bus. Actually, let me get into this real quick. It pisses me off. I flew all the way out here, and you guys give me 60 seconds. My name is Dana. Is that not trans enough for you liberal fucks? No?
Kevin Hart's
right.
loving it.
Tom, you played for the Patriots for so long that I was actually starting to feel like you were from Boston. Then I saw you run, and I was like, no, he's definitely from San Francisco. You led the league for 20 years in passing as a straight guy. Come on.
Just old school comedy.
That was a good one. Hey, I got two of the baddest dudes in the world here right now. Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Yeah.
And Max Holloway.
Yeah.
Tom, you would have been a great fighter. You're already the master of the ground and pound. That's what you call coffee dates with your boyfriend, Alex Guerrero. One more thing. You people probably don't know this, but Jeff Ross was very interested in the UFC. He thought it meant unlimited fried chicken. I love you, Tom.
Dana White.
I mean, this was the biggest step forward for Netflix that I had seen in a long time. Actually, just the biggest step forward for mainstream comedy I think I had seen in a long time. I thought stuff like this had gone away, had disappeared. And they did it with the Tom Brady roast. And I thought after that, hey, maybe we have a chance. Maybe we're making a comeback. But I don't know if you guys saw, after the Tom Brady roast on Netflix, Tom Brady came out and he talked about how this was devastating for his kids, and he didn't know if he would do it again. Check this out.
Tom Brady may have been a big success.
He is a three-time Super Bowl loser. Please welcome Tom Brady.
But this morning, the seven-time Super Bowl champ says he'll never do it again.
I loved when the jokes were about me. I thought they were so fun. I didn't like the way that it affected my kids.
Brady, the 46-year-old father of three, speaking candidly on the Pivot podcast, saying he's a fan of comedy shows but didn't see the full picture when he first agreed to participate.
So, you know, after a roast like that, Overton windows moving, everything like that, jokes are being flown around. It's just that old school, like 90s comedy, you know, roasting people, calling people gay, just stuff like that everybody can enjoy. Everybody who's not chronically online or a progressive leftist can enjoy that type of humor. Even gay people, believe it or not. But then Tom Brady said that this roast had affected his kids, and it kind of made you think, man, is it over? Is it over? Is this already toast? And it wasn't, because then Joe Rogan stepped up, and Joe Rogan delivered a crazy, just based, epic comedy on Netflix. And, I mean, it was probably more politically incorrect than even the Tom Brady roast.
You know, it's just good to see everybody having a good time. The country's almost back to normal before World War III. COVID was just so strange. We lost a lot of people during COVID, and most of them are still alive. Yeah, right? Right? Yeah, there's a lot of people that I don't fuck with anymore. Before COVID, I would have told you that vaccines are the most important invention in human history. After COVID, I'm like, I don't think we went to the moon. I think Michelle Obama's got a dick. I think Pizzagate is real. I think there's direct energy weapons in
And he just dropped some outrageous shit right there. I mean, from everything he said, I think except for maybe the Antarctica one, that's not something too crazy. But the Michelle Obama, the Pizzagate thing, both of those things, you're just like, damn, he really went there on what the left has been just hitting us with, trying to attack us with, trying to cancel us with. Oh, these extremists who believe in the QAnon and believe in all of these things. And Joe Rogan just gets up here and he's like, after COVID, I believe in all of it. And he says it. And you're just like, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. And it's in a joking way. Because what does he say right after?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't think Michelle Obama's got a dick, but I believe all that other shit.
It's even better. It's even better. You know, it's a joke followed up by another joke. It's hilarious. And so, you know, we're starting to see this rude humor make a comeback. And this leads us to, obviously, Vince Vaughn, which is why you guys came. Now, Vince Vaughn blames R-rated movies taking a shit, which I don't know if you guys agree. Let me know in the comments down below. But I haven't seen an R-rated comedy that I thought was funny or that I laughed out loud in a long time. I thought Deadpool and Wolverine was great. I didn't find myself laughing out loud a whole bunch during that. I thought it was funny. I enjoyed it, but I wasn't laughing. Now, Vince Vaughn in Couples Retreat, I'll laugh out loud. Old School, one of my favorite. Watched that twice in the same weekend. That's how much I loved it. So, you know, when you go back to the early 2000s or, you know, pre-2010s, you start to see some good comedies that are R-rated and just miss those. And Vince nails the reasoning as to why those went extinct.
Well, they just overthink it. And it's like, it's crazy. You get these rules. It's like if you did geometry and you said 87 degrees was a right angle, then all your answers were messed up instead of 90 degrees. So there became some idea or concept, like they would say something like, you have to have an IP.
Right. Yeah, right.
So for some reason, Battleship, which is like a game we used to play like a graph, became a vehicle for storytelling. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I know.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Whereas like an IP, like John Hughes from our neck of the woods, right? Mm-hmm. An IP was a girl's turning 16. Like every girl turns 16. Or I'm gonna cut school. You know, life situations. Or Old School. What if I got to go back and, you know, be in a fraternity now at this stage of the game? The people in charge don't want to get fired more so than they're looking to do something great. So they want to kind of, you know, follow a set of rules that somehow like get set in stone that don't really translate. But as long as they follow them, they're not going to lose their job because they can say, well, look, I
crunched the numbers.
Yeah, I made a movie off the board game Payday, so you can't, even though the movie didn't work, you can't let me go, right? So people want to laugh. People want to look at stuff that feels a little bit like it's, you know, dangerous or pushing the envelope. And I think you're going to see more of it in the film space sooner than later, would be my guess.
Boom. Boom. There you guys have it. You know, they want to crunch the numbers. They want to play things safe. There's these rules that are set in stone. Allegedly, he says, you know, somebody said that these rules are set in stone. And so people are playing it safe because they don't want to get fired. They don't want to get canceled. Now comedy's not good anymore. Movies aren't original. There's nothing creative anymore. Everything sucks. And I think that was spot on. And it's really sad. It sucks to see. But the fact that he's speaking out, the fact that Netflix and these comedy specials are starting to push back, I really hope and think, honestly, that we're getting close to just making comedy great again. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. While you're there, please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.